Hey there, TRW crew. Matt Vassallo here with the RhinestoneWorld.com, and this is your TRW Stone Wizard tutorial number 105. What we're going to do, we're going to show you just a basic bitmap, or JPEG, PNG file here that we brought into CorelDRAW. It was just a cowboy hat that we put a heart on, changed a couple things around on it, and we want to show you how to create this into a Rhinestone file real quick. So we got our heart here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get our stone pass to it. So a couple of different ways you can do that. If we go to our place and fill here in our TRW Stone Wizard version 2, you'll see a single line down here. Now if we left click, that's going to draw us a single line. If we right click, that's going to do the single line and add stones already for us. So watch, I'm going to come here. I got my actual image selected. I'm just going to right click on single line, and it's going to process, and that's what it's going to give us right there. And I had my corner detect on, and we're using the SS10 stones. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight my design right here, and I'm going to hold shift and clear paths. So that cleared all my paths there. Now I see I do have some overlap still, so I'm going to highlight my design there and go ahead and merge my overlaps so you can see that deleted some stuff. So now we got a little bit to work with here, a couple changes we need to make and things we need to move around. So first thing I want to do is this line right here, I want this line to get real smooth for me, this long line right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to delete a couple things. And I know that the TRW Stone Wizard can draw a path for me. So I just deleted those right there, and I want the Stone Wizard to draw my path all the way around for me right there. Now in order to select that, there's a couple things you need to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my freehand pick tool here in CorelDRAW X6. And first thing I want to do is I want to make sure this one ends right there, and this one can end there, which is fine. So I'm going to select my freehand pick tool. I'm going to draw around my design right here, come through to here, and you can see I have all of this selected. Now I'm going to select my start point, which is going to be right here. So I'm going to hold shift, click, click, and let's hit magic respace. Now you can see what it did right there, and the reason why it did that right there is because of the space in between it. It was trying to find something else. So what I can do real quick is just add a stone in the middle there, because it's searching for the nearest point. So now watch the difference. So we want to show you it do these different things just so you know when it does that, you know how to fix it. So click and magic respace, and see the difference there. Hits it perfect. Okay, so we're done with that part. Let's go ahead and hold shift and clear our path. So that's looking perfect right there. Now what we want to do is we want to get this part. So where our endpoint is, we're good there. Let's follow this around, make sure everything's looking straight. I can delete that one there, delete this one there. Everything's looking nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this line right here. So I'm just going to, again, use my freehand pick tool, draw around right there. You can see I have all of that line selected. Shift, shift, and respace. That hit all of that perfect. Now I'm going to do this line right here. So I'm going to actually just add another stone right there, and we can get rid of that path. Hold this, drag around. I have all of that selected. Let's go shift, shift, and respace, clear paths. Looking perfect there, and I would say we are pretty close to being done with this. It's looking pretty good. Oh, I see one little spot right there that we might want to fix. So let's go to right here. Let's maybe bring that up a little bit to there, and we probably don't even have to really respace. That's looking good right there. All right, so perfect. There is a cowboy hat that we did very quick there, 3 to 4 minutes, but we made sure that all of our spacing was perfect on it. If we want to now, we can come in here, play around with it a little bit. We can change that heart there to an orange. If we wanted to change the band there to a different color, anything we want. If we want to change our purple there and we wanted to go in and color change, let's change that to a crystal. We could highlight our entire design here, and let's go ahead and go to our mockups. Let's say we wanted to simulate the stones, add a watermark, add the logo. We wanted to go ahead and add this to a tank top shirt right here, and let's go ahead and click on our tank top, and we're going to do a front design. So there you go right there. Now I see one stone's off right there that we may have moved a little bit, so I can just go back to my original design, which is nice. and let's go ahead and select the same color. So boom, same color. Yep, I can see where it is right there. So we can just move that back real quick. And let's go, let's say we want to do it this aqua and we want to do it a yellow. So I can highlight all of those, switch the heart to a yellow, highlight my entire design. Let's throw it on a regular scoop neck shirt there with the front design. Looking perfect there. All stone simulated. All over there on the white shirt. We want to change this white shirt to a different color. Again, we're going to hold down Alt key and we want to change that to a yellow shirt or a black shirt. Right click on our white to show the shading on it. Click on our background image again with the Alt key. Let's change our background image to white or gray or whatever color. You can change it to any color you want for your background image, to whatever you think is going to show up best for you. We get the brown for the cowboy colors. And again, all stone simulated perfect there for you, and you got yourself a pretty cool looking cowboy hat design. So that's something we created pretty quick there with the TRW Stone Wizard. Used our magic respace, showed you kind of different ways to use that, but we want to create a lot of videos to show you different ways to do things a little bit quicker and show you how they can be done to make your designs look a little bit nicer, get your spacing looking good, and obviously use all the functions in the TRW Stone Wizard version 2. So if you do have any questions, make sure to give us a call. Number's 941-755-1696. This is Matt with the rhinestoneworld.com, and you guys all have a great day.